What challenges did Rohan face when not at war? Imagine living in a vast open plain where your survival depends on constant vigilance and hard work. That was life for Rohan's horse lords when they weren't fighting. Their land stretched between the misty mountains and the white mountains, with wide grasslands perfect for grazing horses. But this open terrain also meant they had to watch for threats all the time. Wild animals, bandits, and small enemy raids could come at any moment. Keeping their herds safe and healthy was a never-ending task. They had to move their horses often to find fresh grazing and water, which took time and effort. The weather could be harsh too, with storms and droughts that made it tough to grow crops or keep their animals alive. Rohan's economy was mainly based on raising horses and herding livestock. So, if there was a drought or disease, it could hurt their food supply and wealth. Because they lived on a large, isolated plain, trading with other kingdoms was limited. They relied mostly on what they could produce themselves, which meant they had to be self-sufficient. This made them resilient but also vulnerable if their resources ran low. Politically, Rohan had a special alliance with Gondor, called the Oath of Éorl. This meant they had to be ready to send help whenever Gondor asked, even during peaceful times. That kept them prepared for but also meant they had ongoing diplomatic duties. Inside their own kingdom, leaders had to manage disputes among the people, keep the social order, and prepare for any possible attack. Their society valued loyalty and honor, so maintaining morale was important. They held ceremonies and celebrated their traditions at Meduseld, their grand hall, to keep their culture strong. So, when not fighting, Rohan's horse lords faced the challenge of protecting their land from smaller threats, managing their economy, fulfilling political promises, and keeping their cultural identity alive. All of these tasks demanded constant effort and made their people tough and alert. Their way of life was built on resilience, readiness, and a deep sense of community.